Hey guys, Aaron Dorr here with Georgia Gun Owners. If you have already renewed your membership in GGO for next year, you can ignore watching the rest of this video. But if you haven't, let me explain very briefly the fights that we know are coming here in Atlanta next session. As we approach 2024, we've got three primary goals here in Georgia. Number one is our offensive goal. We want to pass the Second Amendment Preservation Act. We call it SAPA law for short. You guys have heard about this. The problem that we have right now is that, well, Georgia has good gun laws today. That doesn't really matter if Joe Biden can order our cops to enforce federal gun control laws, or more specifically, federal executive orders targeting gun owners. And that is happening right now. Joe Biden doesn't like pistol braces, grabs his pen, bans them. Doesn't like bump stocks, grabs his pen, bans them. Wants to redefine what a firearms dealer is, grabs his pen and does it. He bypasses Congress. He mandates gun control by executive fiat. And then he sits back and expects Georgians to fund the salaries for Georgia police officers to enforce his agenda against Georgians. This is crazy, and we don't have to live like this. The 10th Amendment is very clear. The states are the final authority for Georgians when it comes to how our cops are used in particular. And so when we pass SAPA law, that will tell Joe Biden that when it comes to firearms, ammunition, and accessories, Georgia cops are off limits to him. And what that means is that if he wants to enforce federal tyrannical orders here in Georgia, he has to use federal officers to do it. And Biden simply lacks the manpower to make that happen. So if we want to keep Georgia free, we have to sever the tie between Joe Biden's executive order pen and Georgia law enforcement officers. That is what SAPA does. Many states have this. Some have better versions. Some have lesser versions. We're pushing for the best version right here in Atlanta next session, and we need your help, guys, to fight this fight. Many people don't like it. The Democrats don't like it. Some of the rhinos don't like it. But if we don't deal with this, at the end of the day, it won't matter how many good gun laws we pass here in Atlanta. Joe Biden will simply co-opt our own officers and use them against us to enforce federal laws against Georgians. We must pass SAPA. Number two, we must be on defense against an armada of gun control bills that we know are coming next session. The bills are already being filed. Representative Michelle Au is filing bills. Senator Elena Parent is filing bills. They want to repeal constitutional carry. They want to repeal stand your ground law. They want waiting periods. They want red flag gun seizures. They want it all. And they're getting bolder day by day here in Georgia. This is not hyperbole. This is the reality. And GGO has to crush any effort to pass gun control here in Atlanta. One of the most dangerous bills right now, in our opinion, because of the optics, are these safe storage laws. Note my heavy sarcasm, safe storage laws. What they want to do, and many Republicans we know are quietly considering this, is mandate that we lock up all of our guns 24 hours a day unless we're out hunting or target shooting to keep people safe. And it does keep people safe. It keeps criminals safe when they break into your home to rape you, to kill you, to kidnap you or your loved ones. Criminals love deadly safe storage laws, and everyone knows why. This bill has already been filed. It is on the move. And again, people in both parties right now find this to be a reasonable approach. We've got to stop gun control here in Atlanta next session. The third reason why I hope you renew your support in GGO today, guys, is the elections. This is very simple. We have primaries in May that we must engage in to punish anti-gun Republicans. And we have very critical general elections in November that we must play in to make sure we hold the line and keep Bloomberg-backed anti-gun radicals from taking territory, gaining ground in the legislature. GGO loves to expose anti-gunners at election time, but we can't do this or anything else without your help. Guys, we're at a precipice here in Georgia right now. We're at a precipice. We all know that. The entire DNC is targeting Georgia to make it go blue. And if we don't stand up right now, we're going to see our state go blue at one point, and they're going to flip a chamber and then two chambers here in Atlanta, and it's over. GGO must fight back, guys, in the election season and all session long. Help us do that. Stand with us. Hit the link below. Renew your support today, guys, and help us fight for you in Atlanta next session.